Troubled comedian Andy Dick is in the news right now for all the wrong reasons. Recently, during a live stream, the police were called to make a welfare check on a celebrity in Las Vegas. Andy apparently was staying with a Twitch streamer who I guess pulled a weapon on a third man that appeared in the chaotic scene, all caught on camera. But this is just the latest in a long string of very bizarre behavior and interactions with law enforcement. In the background of the video, Andy could be also heard pleading for the man not to shoot the weapon. In the live stream footage, Andy is seen with a relatively unknown Twitch personality called Wappy. What's ironic here though is that this video by the Twitch streamer was only happening because they were trying to raise money for Andy. Authorities were alerted to the situation quickly after the weapon was pulled out, and so cops arrived to perform a welfare check on the star. Online commenters started to speculate though that Andy was actually being held hostage in this apartment. According to reports, the 55-year-old said to police that he wanted to remain in the home. Andy has repeatedly had issues with substance abuse and has had many run-ins with the law, like I mentioned earlier. Back in 2019, he was even sentenced to 14 days in jail for inappropriate battery after he allegedly squeezed a woman's butt. However, he was then released after just one night of serving time behind bars due to overcrowding. To go further back into his past though, in April of 2018, he also pleaded not guilty to one count of misdemeanor battery for allegedly grabbing the crotch of his male Uber driver. The police did speak with both men, but ultimately left without arresting anyone. Days before the cops were called though, this Twitch streamer could also be seen in another video with a gun in his waistband while Andy was yelling at another person off screen. Other Twitch streams also show the comedian walking around this unfurnished apartment, and I'm just speculating here, but he seems to actually be sleeping on that cot in the living room as well. Clearly things have not been going well for Andy. Just last year, the comedian was also arrested after he allegedly attacked his lover with a metal chair in Los Angeles. Even his friend Alyssa Jordana revealed on her YouTube show that she witnessed photos and videos of the attack and said that Andy could have ended this man's life. That's how hard he was hitting him with this metal chair. Shortly after, the LAPD confirmed that he had been arrested. This is a terrible position for Andy to be in though. Look, I know the guy has done a lot of horrible things, but this situation that he's in now just doesn't feel right. Like I said, many believe this Twitch streamer is using his precarious situation against him, under the guise of helping him raise more money to get back onto his feet. Alyssa though believes that this Wappy flanker guy was actually protecting Andy from the unnamed man that had the gun pulled on him. In a tweet she said, "Love Wappy flanker for being amazing and so kind and protecting others." Although not everyone was convinced. Another user added to this tweet and said, "I don't think you've ever heard the saying, bad company corrupts good character. Why are you involved in this mess?" I'd love to hear your thoughts on all this though, because that's all the time that we have for today. So stay classy, and I'll see you in the next one.